button. We've done the stream. I forgot where to caption her. I looked, it's there. Are we running ads? Ad starting soon. Running 1 minute ad will remove the ad. Hello, gamers. Hi, I'm PikaChoke. One message? Oh, I was like, holy shit, those bots are fast. It's the stupid sound alert tries to tell me to finish setting it up every time, and it puts the URL there, and then the bot aggressively puts it down. Hello, I'm PikaChoke. Welcome to my host club. It is very late on Tuesday evening. It's been an entire fortnight since I think I've streamed. Oh, it's actually been longer. It's been like 20 days. And yeah, I was battling a hand tracker. I'm not in the right. There we go. Had my Apex overlay up. I fought with my hand tracker for like 2 weeks. And then I built this entire underwater endeavor landscape thing that nobody likes but me. And yeah. It's a productive use of time. I should have just slapped a PNG in the corner and just continued to stream. But I don't know, I feel like I don't have issues with quality control and just letting things that are out of my control be what they are. But hello. It's been a while. I feel like I'm rambling to myself in the forest, and I guess in a way I kind of am, but I am here to say hi, and then I still exist, and then I'm still alive, and then I'll probably be streaming more. And I'm really focused on how my mouth is moving right now because I have I have upscaling on, and I'm trying to see how well the AI is actually like moving my lips, and if it's behind or delayed, or if it's actually just functioning pretty reasonably. I feel like my mic itself was already kind of delayed, like on a little bit of a delay, so we'll see how it works. Or if my mouth looks like I'm in one of those like old ass like dubbed anime, you know, where the lips are just kind of moving and like they don't match what the heck the person's saying at all. But also it reminds me of the time I played Elden Ring, and like the wolf guy in that game was just like straight, just like, and like text was coming out, and I was like, my model is like lip synced better than this. But yeah, it's I felt like I had so much to say, and I think I was gonna do like, the stream is completely unplanned, impromptu, and I don't know if we're gonna play something or if I'm just gonna sit here and chat to the void and then leave, or I really don't know what my format plan is or what my goals are. So yeah, I played Fortnite earlier. That was an experience. I played it alone because normally I play with people that carry me. I felt like a really old person who doesn't know how to play Fortnite trying to fight kids on the iPad who are playing Fortnite. It was not great. And other than that, I've been playing Apex, and then every time I'm not doing that, I've spent like 8 hours a day working in Unreal Engine trying to like, first of all, fix the scene and optimize it. I've tried to do like lighting stuff and set stuff up behind me back there and fill it in with more trinkets and all these glasses that look like they really don't render well because I'm like, I don't use anti-aliasing. I'm not temporally anti-aliased, and I don't think I'm like, I'm trying to think, like I have DLSS on, but I'm like upscaling. I'm not like anti-aliasing with it. So yeah, although it does do a pretty good job like anti-aliasing the model a little bit. But everything else is like really blurry. I don't want to turn TSAA or like TXAA on too much either because it gets like really delayed. And I think I'm already kind of like ghosting in some places. I actually might have TAA on. I might be lying. I think I remember like adjusting like the weight of TAA at the time. But yeah, I'm afraid my mic's muted. I haven't streamed in a long time. I feel like I don't know how this works. I don't know what this technology is. I don't know. I'm not in my element anymore, is what I feel like. It's not the longest break I've ever taken from streaming, but I do feel like it was longer than I wanted it to be. Also, I need water. I haven't talked this long in a while, believe it or not. I've been spending most of my time talking to AI, which really just involves a lot of typing to AI, and it's a lot easier on your throat and less makes your vocal cords less dry. I don't know how to word this and not be awkward, so. I learned far more about how the Ultra Leap plugin works for Unreal than I ever wanted to. I think I learned a lot more about Live Link than I ever wanted to as well. And yeah, there's some textures and stuff back there that weren't there before. There's a light back there. There's a whole entire sub like out the window. There's an entire landscape back there, which is like, I don't know why I took the time to build and render it, because the fact is like it's so fucking dark back there. I don't know if you could see it at all anyway. And also, yeah, it's just really dark. I feel like it's dark for me on the screen. I don't even know, like I'm assuming Twitch is gonna do it like way worse. You can kind of actually see it. Maybe it's not all lost. Maybe it's not all bad. But yeah, I moved some things. I changed some lighting. There's a purple light back there. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. It said like, when I was talking to the AI, you know, as I do, and looking for advice on how to adjust the composition of the scene, one of the things it recommended was like, you could put some purple for some otherworldly glows. And I tried it, and it was not that great, but then it was like, you could try pink, and I was like, ooh, I do like pink, and I feel like it kind of matches my hair. But it was really dumb, because I like, it's these are like static lights, and it's all like, all the lighting in the scene is baked. Sorry, I'm scratching my face. It's really messing with how the thing affects my eyes. But yeah, all the lighting in the scene is baked. This is like static lighting, and then it was like, you should do like a pink light to like a blue gradient, and I was like, oh, I could do that. That'd be really cool. And so I made like the upper part that I'm covering my mouse cursor over that you can't even see, the light back there. I made it like all purple, and then I had the like the volumetric fog was making it like blue, but then I remembered like, oh wait, this is a static light, like the volumetric fog isn't gonna be there. It's like, so I'm dumb. And then I was like, all right, whatever, we'll just make it purple. So it's a purple / pink. And I heard pink isn't a real color. So there's your random fact. I feel like I give away a lot of random facts for free during the downtime that I play games with people. Then people come here and redeem the fact. And I'm like, I have nothing. I'm empty. I'm an empty husk. That's all I have. We are 294 followers. I'm surprised we didn't lose anybody. If that makes any sense. I've definitely taken breaks and like people just like straight up disappeared. I'm like, well, I hope, I don't know if I'll miss them, because I feel like some of them aren't here, but at the same time, it would be nice to hit 300 eventually or sometime, perhaps. Yeah. There's forks and knives over there on the table. Sorry, over there on the table. I bought some asset packs, and then I realized like there's already so much stuff in the background here. I was like, what is this? Why did I do this? What was the point? So, yeah, that candle effect looking pretty goated, you know, it's lighting up the wine and stuff. I think that table's a lot lighter than I wanted it to be, and I think the background in general is lighter than I want it to be. I don't know what I did, like, I built that whole landscape back there, and I think it made the entire room like brighter for some reason. And I don't know if I like it, but it is easy to see. And then again, like the glass on the floor has a little pattern thingy now. You can kind of see it. Before it was just like smooth glass. Now it's like latticed. Like, I guess in case someone drops a cup or something. We are under the sea now, so we don't want to break the glass or anything, you know. It's hard to keep a room of this size at pressure underneath the surface of the ocean. I had an idea too to like, I wanted it to be like a barotrauma kind of theme, I guess. That's literally, I think I ended stream one day and I was like, I need to make some Discord messages. And I learned Twitch has a chat API, which is where my entire development, like remodeling development journey began, was with the Twitch chat API. And I was like, well, I can make the chat bot talk into the chat now. And I was like, that'll be great. So I implemented that, and then I was like, I had it spam some Discord messages, and some of them were very like occultish, or like join the cult, seek enlightenment, join the Discord. And from there I was like, wouldn't it be cool if I did like a whole like Church of the Husk, like underwater environment kind of theme? And then I ran away with that and did this whole like level design thing, and then disappeared for 2 weeks, and I like tried to like sync the entire host club, because in the background it used to be like a cyberpunk. That was like a stolen cyberpunk wallpaper that I put in the back. And now it's entirely underwater. And everybody I showed it to was like, it's dark, and I hate it, and it's not very cozy or inviting. And I was like, well, fuck. I spent a lot of time on this. But we'll see how it goes. There's like some scratch glass effects kind of back there. You can't really see them right now. I think I might have made them like too transparent, but we'll see. I don't know. I want to do like more stuff, I guess. I want to do more interactive stuff. I would like to make the lights move with like the music that is playing. I think that'd be kind of cool. Or have them like maybe just more ambient, kind of like flickering, but not like stuff that would cause a seizure, just stuff that's like gentle and relaxing, like that candle that you can kind of like barely see. I think if the whole room maybe kind of like breathed a little bit like that, it'd be kind of nice. If we do already like breathe like in and out, I don't know if you've ever noticed. My inspiration is the Xbox 360 and the inward curvature. And first, I felt like I remember watching a documentary about like the design of like the original Xbox 360. And he's like, we wanted it to be like moments before an implosion, like that inward moment before like all the stuff explodes type of thing. And I was like, wow, that's so cool. I don't know if I would have got that just looking at like the original case, but I think it's cool that you thought that hard about it and designed for it. And so in a way, the room kind of breathes in that sense. It's not like a still scene, which is really bad for like bitrate sometimes actually, because it does like to eat it. Like still scenes are a lot cheaper for encoders than moving scenes, because most encoders, I think the MP4 like encoders of the modern, I don't know if all encoders do this, but I think the modern MP4 encoder runs off of like a delta of like pixels that have changed. Usually like a keyframe, which I think is like your baseline, which like sets. I could be wrong on this, so someone fact check me if you really give a shit, but here's how I think an encoder works. I think you have a keyframe that happens and it puts out like a shitload of data about like, okay, here's what the scene is basically supposed to be. And then all the time past that keyframe is just like information that gives you deltas of like how those values have changed and where those values have changed at. So I think, I don't know what that's called. I don't know what the technical term for it is. I don't even know if that's accurate, but I believe I remember reading somewhere that once upon a time, that is how the MP4 encoder works. And that's why it gets like really weird and choppy and blocky when you like start to lose like bandwidth, but why it doesn't cut out entirely perhaps. So yeah, that's another random fact for you. Also, I watched a documentary on the deep ocean the other day / this morning on YouTube, and I learned there's a thing in the ocean called the midnight zone, and there's a whole bunch of like RGB fish that look like they shouldn't be real, and they have like a whole bunch of like hair and stuff on them, and the way like there's normally like no light down there, but the light from this like deep sea submarine thing they have, I think it's like super bright ass light, and the way it like hits all the hair on these fish is like super illuminating and like really it just makes them look like RGB keyboards, but like in fish form. And I was like, this isn't fucking real. Like, you gotta be kidding me. But then he kind of explained it in like the video, like the marine biologist man was talking. He's like, yeah, he's like, these fish have all these thin little hairs that reflect all this light, and they're definitely not fake robots sent by the government to spy on us like surveillance drones. So, yeah, I spent a lot of time here. I guess it's kind of coincidence that like I drowned the place and then watched a documentary about the deep ocean. But the deep ocean's kind of wild. Oh, I learned like more facts about the deep ocean, actually. I don't know why this has been where my life has gone lately. I learned that like 12% of the ocean is currently reachable by like man-made technology, which is a lot less than I thought, to be honest. Because for a while I thought just nobody explores it because it's all like the same and like boring down there. I didn't realize like submarines physically cannot go deeper than like the continental shelf currently. I think like at least most submarines. I think there's like a couple that like research vessels or probably like unmanned vessels that can go like much deeper than that. But for the most part, even like military submarines, which I thought would be like, all right, these must be like the most advanced of the technology, right? I feel like people are always trying to one up each other with like military tech. And even military tech, it can only go like, I think it's like 1,500 feet. It could be meters. That's a very large margin of error to be off by. I think it's feet. But yeah, so it's like you can only go like 1,500 feet deep. And then I was like, how much of the ocean's like deeper than that? And it's like, apparently like we can only reach like 12% of the ocean. The rest is just like completely unreachable, unseeable, unknowable. And I was like, that's like wild to my brain. Like there could be like entire eldritch horrors or like crystal creatures or like some like dark abyss monsters down there. And like you'd never know. Like you literally can't go there. Nothing, like no amount of money or like human technology can currently go there. I was like, what the fuck? That breaks my brain. I feel like we've like, there's probably regions of space that are the same now that I think about it. There's probably like a bunch of shit in space that like you're like, oh, you can't even begin to fathom what exists in this region of space. But for some reason, just knowing that like the ocean's like right there and it's all so close, and like it seems like it's probably improbable that like it'll be like too otherworldly down there. But the fact that like it could be, and you just like can't know, and like you won't know, and that like even with the greatest technology you can't. It just like makes sense. I'm like, wow, that's wild. Like right there, you know, 98. I don't think it's 98% because I think it said 12% of the ocean's unexplored. What is that, like 88% of the ocean? Just like a deep, like a complete mind-boggling mystery. Just like, that's fucking insane. That's crazy to me. So, yeah. Ocean big. That's one other thing I learned while I was gone. I'm trying to think, are we going to play a game or not? There's an incoming ad break and I kind of want to snooze it. I thought I disabled ads for like a long time. Oh, it's like 14 minutes away. That's not that soon. Okay. I was planning to play Children of the Sun at one point. We could play Subnautica, actually. That's a game I downloaded. It should just be like a really random coincidence of like, speaking of ocean-based endeavors and stuff. What about if we play this game with a submarine in it? But I don't know if I want to like get into all that right now. It is really late. I feel like I shouldn't be up that much longer. I kind of want to play like the Talos Principle, just because it's like nice and relaxed. Although it has like puzzles and stuff. Like, how relaxed is it really? You know, if you really think about it. So, yeah. I don't know if I have anything else to talk about other than like, yeah, the deep mysteries of the dark ocean. Oh, like, I don't know. It weirds me out that like I feel like you can see more space than you can of like the deep ocean. And that like is also insane to me. Like there's more. I feel like that's true, like even just volumetrically speaking, like you could see a lot more volume of space than you can see into the volume of water like here on Earth. That's wild. So, yeah. Oceans, man. What's up? I also have a big fear of like open water in video games. I probably have a big fear of open water in real life too, but I've never been on like a boat or anything like out in the open sea where that fear could like manifest itself. I've definitely played video games before. I've been swimming over like the deep dark water or something and I'm like, I do not like this. I do not want to be here over the ocean. So I feel like that would freak me out. Like I've never been on like a boat or like in that kind of situation. I do feel like something about that would like freak me out like greatly. I'd probably be like, what the fuck? Or just like looking down into the sea and seeing like all the way down into the darkness would probably not sit well with me, I feel like. So yeah. I'm tempted to play pools for some reason. You could also play Rock Simulator. I don't know if I bought it. I didn't buy Rock Simulator. I did buy pools. I bought Children of the Sun, which I want to play at some point as well. And then Subnautica. My phone tells me it is time to be sleeping, but it not. Sleeping phone, go away. I don't think, like, I guess we could play the Talos Principle. I don't know. I don't know what I wanted to do this stream, and I guess this is becoming it. This is the longest I think I've talked on stream without really having anything to say. I've always wanted to do like a just chatting stream and do like a only just chatting stream. Or just like let our minds wander. I really would love to get into like philosophy, like a philosophy streamer. If that doesn't sound like something like a pretentious jerk would sit there and stream or something like that. I always thought that'd be kind of cool, just to sit there and ramble and let our minds wander and talk about the different philosophies and things of life. Oh, I learned that Diogenes lived in a pot. I thought that like so there's like the whole game getting over it. I knew that the main character was Diogenes. I didn't know that like Diogenes canonically lived in a pot, like IRL. So I learned that. I guess he lived in like a jar of some kind, like a giant clay jar. And so that's my other thing I learned. Yeah. I learned he's like a really weird guy. I think he used to like pull his wing out to like win arguments in like the public forum. And do other inappropriate things too, but I think in general his whole like idea of just like, I don't want to own any shit. And I guess I'm gonna live in a jar. This is pretty interesting. It's a different way to live, I suppose. So, yeah. Yep, that's all I got, I think. I think my brain's officially empty. That's my other fear if I ever did like an only just chatting stream. Like, what if we run out of things to talk about? You know, I feel like that'd be very boring. I don't know like how much you could say. This I feel like it'd be good to have like a co-host at times. Because I used to do like radio shows. Back in the old university, I was a radio show host. and I would sit there, and it's a lot easier to make conversation with like another person next to you. And I guess that's why I kind of like the whole like format that has come into being of like playing games and talking at the same time. Because then it's like if you don't have anything to say, you kind of just play the game, like you just do it silently. But then if like you do have things to say, you can just kind of say them, and then it feels like it fits. And sometimes the game doesn't even have to like match the words type of thing. You can just be there, living your life, playing your game, singing your words, and just existing and stuff. And I like it. I like that format. But I also think it's a little disingenuous sometimes, where it's like I do feel like you get kind of absorbed in the game, or like you're kind of like too involved in it, and then I feel like you don't like have the energy or like the attention span to chat. At least that's how I feel. I feel like a lot of people probably do like a better job. I'm really bad at like, I try to play games like Apex and talk at the same time. It's like I cannot do this. I do not have the attention span to like play Apex seriously. And then I do watch like a lot of streamers, and I feel like they usually end up at like a really high rank before stream starts, and they drop the rank the entire stream. And I'm like, I feel like it's because they're streaming, which is why like I admire like a couple people get like really serious and they just focus on their game. And then I'm like, oh, it's like they're actually gaming. And then they're streaming the game. It's not like they're like a person that's talking, and then it's like the game is the primary priority, and then I feel like the stream is like second priority. And sometimes I kind of admire that and almost want that more, but other times I really like just the conversation, and I like the idea of like building a community around this talking and stuff. So yeah. All right, I think I'm gonna boot Talos Principle. There's supposed to be an ad coming up in like 8 minutes, so I think I'm gonna play the ad and boot the Talos Principle, and all the people that are not subscribed will get a probably ear-shatteringly loud ad, which will completely destroy their immersion, and everybody that doesn't have a subscription will get to watch me struggle through trying to set up a game for the first time in like 20 days. And then streaming it. You get to watch my technical difficulty stream while everybody else gets to experience ads. So here we go, I guess. I'm gonna click the button, I'm gonna run the ad, and we'll see where this goes. I always click the ad button and I forget that I'm not free. You know, I'm still on stream. There still is a chance my actions are being observed. And it sometimes messes with my brain a little bit. I don't remember how to turn down, there we go. I was like, the volume button's not there. I don't know how we're gonna turn this down, so. But, alright, I'm gonna slowly, I don't remember if I play the game first and then turn the music off. I don't know which is worse. I think this game has really loud, obnoxious music. And, play Talos Principle, play model. Oh no, I remember this game has a lot of reading. I'm gonna have to read. I'm not prepared for this. I'm not anything but the ability to test my reading skills. I think this is it. My scenes are named like full screen game, gaming no border, gaming bordered, and then fuller screen game. And I think fuller screen game is the one we're using to play the Talos Principle. But it's set to Liza P right now, so there we go. Talos 64.exe. I hope that's the one, and then we'll turn the game is playing. Also, oh, I forgot, my stream name is stolen from Nike. Welcome to the Just PikaChoke stream. We're gonna rip off. My plan was to rip off a popular brand every stream until we get sued. There's 4 people playing this game. We can be one of the 4. Also, I hope this works, because I clicked away and I've clicked in, and the game's still not there. I'm slightly nervous that this isn't set to play on the right GPU. Okay, there we go. Thank goodness. Is the ad over? How do I know? Okay, I think the ad is over. I stream. Yeah, that's I'm a streamer. Also, that lamp back there is supposed to change color with the desk. I don't think it does, but it's there. I don't know if I should get rid of it or I should keep it. If I'm really still breaking the 4th wall. Did I? Okay, I changed the game. I'm here. I'm not muted. How do I frame rate? 60 FPS, perfect. All right, so the first time I built that landscape that was in the background of that just chatting scene, it was like an absolute nightmare. It like stole my frame rate, like made me run at like 20 FPS because I did it like super unoptimized and didn't know how to optimize it. And so I realized there's like a backup and there's like a shitload of these. And I'm like, is this gonna come into play at some point? This is gonna be like Near Automata, where they were like, okay, now delete or save. I'm like, oh god, do I have to? Also, I'm probably gonna have to calibrate because I don't know where my eyes are set to look, but this doesn't seem like the typical position. I guess if like right here is like kind of decent. I feel like I'm not staring straight at the camera. Hopefully not staring at the floor. Okay, well, I've already fucked up because my keyboard was in the wrong mode. So, oh god, the sensitivity in this game is like... I don't remember if I did it recently. I've had my mouse sensitivity in like a lot of games because it was super slow. I used to believe in like one mouse sensitivity forever. And then I realized like if you're gonna pick one mouse sensitivity for, because I was like, your brain can adapt and you should just force yourself to use what is given. But I realized like the more, it's like if I'm gonna do that, why don't I just pick the one that's like already naturally comfortable instead of forcing my brain to relearn like everything about how to work a mouse. And so ever since I like kind of discovered that, I was like, well shit, I guess I could like, where are, okay. I was like, yeah, I guess I could like, oh my god, I remember there was like a billion of these. I thought we did these though. This is a different one. Oh, I think we have to do this to like unlock the AI assistants that I don't know if we're gonna use anyway. Unless it's like required. Oh, thank God, someone else can talk for once. All right, let's just play this. It says there's a harp here. Normally there's like an envelope, like a letter.
If you're looking through the archive, you may find people from my time claiming that civilization doesn't really matter.
Yeah, civilization doesn't matter. Yeah.
We have a lot of cynics like that. I hope they seem as absurd to you as they do to me. I hope you can find something in all those
shouldn't
files.
have agreed.
A song, a book, a movie, maybe a game.
A game.
Something that you'll love, that makes you realize how much poorer the universe would have been without it. I really hope so, because a lot of people made a lot of sacrifices to preserve it all.
Dang, the plot thickens, I guess. I think that message down there means I have to go talk to a computer. Because I think that's like the thing when you have like mail. Correct? Me? Oh god. I shouldn't have done this like now of all times. My brain is not prepared for this. Oh my god, I've had just a terrible flashback of like how long it took us to solve one of these last time. Oh no. Oh, I mean that's not too bad, right? Is this solvable? This is not. I'm already like, oh no, I'm already like, we're struggling to fire, like all the cylinders are not functioning. Wait, that's not gonna work in the corner because I feel like I'm not in a good position to use words for my brain either at the moment. This is great. This will go well. Yeah, so like I feel like that can't go like that. You know, just because like you'll never be able to find a piece that would like fill that one little square hole that's there, type of thing. This is looking promising. Oh, I think this is it. Okay. Yeah, see, if you just do the edges first, then I don't know, it's a bunch of bullshit. I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's put this on the thing. Also, I'm still like, I hope I'm not staring into the floor the entire stream. We'll find out. Don't look at the VOD, I guess. If we look at the VOD, sometimes I just wing it. Like, don't show me that disgusting content. I don't want to. I've lived that moment. I don't want to see it. Alright, my brain. I'm thinking again. I'm thinking, okay. We need something that is square. We need a hole that is square. I don't think this is gonna work. I think I picked the wrong edge pieces, perhaps. It's also not gonna work. Oh my god. You ever, like, do stuff like this and then you worry, you know? I feel like I'm secretly kind of like a... Sorry, I clicked off the game and that made the entire music stop, apparently. Yeah, I'm secretly like a bit of an old tuber. Maybe not even so secretly. Hang on, I need to move this somewhere I can actually watch it. Or I'll be very self-conscious and sad. Sorry, apologize for the interruption in the broadcast. Yeah, I'm becoming an old tuber. And I begin to worry, like, is this how dementia begins? You suddenly can't solve puzzles in puzzle games anymore. It's like, is that it? Is that the sign? You know, how do I know? How will I know when I have dementia? You know, what does it mean to dementia? Just like that Einstein quote, he's like, what is it, like madness is doing the same thing like 1,000 times and expecting a different result. I don't know how that relates to dementia. Oh, we're so close. Can I like flip this shape somehow? Can I do this down here? I think I can, maybe. I don't know, this Z shape is gonna like, my brain's not visualizing this very well. It's like that could fuck up my plan. I already want to fuck with the formula. I'm like, what if I just like move this down here, but then that doesn't work? There should be a gap right there that this doesn't fill. I don't think this works either, because this would have to like not be shaped like this, if you know what I'm saying. You know? I feel like you don't know what I'm saying, but oh no. It's not your fault. It's just I'm very bad at vocalizing things properly most of the time. Sometimes I do like code like this where I just kind of like watch the code do. I secretly hope it like solves itself. Like my problems will just find their own answers somehow. And yeah, it's good to know this still applies. My same strategy works in all aspects of life. That's not gonna work because those cannot fit. That can't fit there. That can't fit there. Fuck. Okay, theoretically, if you look at this, there's a limited number of ways that these blocks can fit together. That will still... I don't know why I'm explaining this like it's magically gonna make the problem solve itself. Oh, that's kind of close. You know, you could just unbend this shape a little bit somehow. Ooh, this also makes me feel like we are closer to the problem despite not having the answer. I feel like this shape can probably only go in like a very specific location. It's gonna be like something like this. And that's not gonna work because nothing else can like fit in these edges. I really feel like this has to go like down here somewhere. Oh my god. Okay. And then this can't really go here. So I'm thinking there has to be like this kind of shape up here. This can go there, kind of. This isn't gonna work because I can't fill these gaps. I think we're just fucked. What is the answer? I hate this. Oh my god. I used to hate playing games like this on stream because I'd feel like an idiot. I'm sure someone Like, I was always afraid that like someone in chat would just be like, oh my god, I've got the answer, it's so obvious. And I like, I don't know if I do that on like other people's streams. I've definitely like watched though and been like, oh, I feel like I know the answer, so I'm scratching my eye. I'm like, oh, I can see it. My mind's eye has awakened. But then it's like, I just feel like if you're not like in the mindset, like if you're not seeing it at the time that it's happening, then it's like, what can you do? Really? I think this is it. We've done it. Yeah, I always feel like I should get a job as one of those people that like makes the Instagram games look like fucking impossible. You know? The guy that like plays the game really shitty on the ad, so you're just like, oh my god, this fucking idiot, I'm gonna show him how it's done, I'm gonna download this game right away, I'm gonna play the shit out of this game. I just feel like they do that on purpose. That has to be. I don't know if it was always done on purpose like that, or if like someone was like, they realized that like playing games shittily would make other people want to play that game better, or maybe other people aren't like that. Maybe I just have a problem, actually. now that I think about this. But whenever I see people play those games badly, I'm always like, oh, I could be doing so much better right now. I should download this game and play it. But then I'm like, I'm not gonna do that because that's the trap. That's what they want you to do. So you play their game. So you download their product. We are so completely fucked. This isn't gonna fit. Oh, that's not gonna work. What do I do with this? There's no way that can work because that's gonna like 3. I don't know where this goes. And this can't go there either because like does the block go here in the middle somewhere? This isn't gonna work either because we're not gonna be able to find. We need the shape that would like fill this. Such a shape does not exist. This is madness. What about that? And then we can get this isn't gonna work again. Or actually, it might if we take one of these. If we put that down there. Damn it. Oh my goodness. That's gonna work either. You know. Okay. What, like just this kind of shape alone? I feel like this is somehow gonna have to fit together because it's the only way to make like a square side around a block like this. If that makes any sense at all. Ooh, hold on, okay. This maybe... Oh, we actually do have another one of these elongated blocks. Is this it? No, fuck, damn it. Okay. Fuck, alright, well... That could work, kind of. Can I make a shape that these would fill? I can't. I need like a flat block. I remember how much this piano music is supposed to relax me, but just makes me feel... It's not like rage or like angst, but it's just like, why? Why? Why must you be so soothing and relaxing when I'm stressing out trying to finish this puzzle? I'm like freezing. I haven't had a ton of caffeine today, which usually like caffeine makes me cold for some reason. If I drink like a ton of it. But I've not. But I'm cold. It's not gonna work. For reasons previously discussed, so there's no singular block. It's also not gonna work. Okay, so if we put that there, this has to like go here. I think this is the only other block that can like fit and complete that shape. This isn't gonna work either. Because we need like another zigzag block for this. Are there people that are actually good at these? I feel like usually I'm pretty like decent at like visualizing spatial problems. But I don't know if I've ever like once looked at one of these and thought like this is the absolute only way that it can fit. As you may or may not have noticed by how long this is taking. This isn't gonna work either. Yeah, this is like not gonna work. I was reminded of the Shakespearean monkey paradox. I think it's a theorem, it's not a paradox. But I did actually like watch something recently where some guy did a mathematical argument against the Shakespearean monkey theorem. He was like, here's how many letters are in the known universe, and here's how many monkeys there are, and here's how many seconds have passed since the dawn of time. He's like, even given all that time and all those seconds, he's like, you couldn't possibly have done all the combinations. You are more than just a Shakespearean monkey. And I think it was supposed to like inspire me, but all I was just like, I feel like it did, like it didn't. I was like, I think your argument's wrong. I don't know why. I guess it's somewhere deep down inside, I still just feel like there's with an infinite amount of time. My brain won't get over like the fundamental hurdle of like an infinite amount of time, I guess. That's where like I'm really hung up on his refutation. His refutal. I don't know what you call it when someone argues for or against something. Either way. That's where my brain got hung up, and I was like, nah, bro, we're definitely all just Shakespearean monkeys. Which is a pretty, there's probably fallacies in that thought process as well. but I was just like, you don't know, like you don't know how long the universe has been here. You don't know that, like, we haven't gone for that much time, and even if we have, it just still means, like, I don't know. I guess I feel like a real issue sometimes. I feel like it's weird because I feel like every one of us is special and has something unique to contribute to the universe, and even, like, the gas station attendant you see at, like, 3 a.m. has, like, an entire life they're struggling through, and like they're like anybody could have been there and done like 90% of the same job, but it wouldn't have been the same experience without like them, the actual person, being there. And despite the fact that I think this, I'm still like fundamentally deep down somewhere I'm just like, we're not special. we're just hairy, you know. But I really do just think we're like, I just feel like, you know, why it's like I'm subscribe to that like anthropic principle of like the universe exists because mankind is here to observe it, and not in like the sense that like there would be no universe at all without humanity, but more so in the sense that like in order for something to be there, like something has to be there to like acknowledge like you're like, why are we here, why do we exist? And it's like because we're here to question that type of thing, if that makes sense at all. We could have been anywhere. Why are we here? That must be special. And I'm like, no, I don't think it is. I think like the fact is like we were somewhere that happened to be here, and the fact that you question it is because we happened to be here. If that makes sense at all. And the fact that we've been able to explain and discuss that entire thing and still haven't solved this puzzle. What if we just start over, you know? I feel like I've done this with a lot of code lately. I've just like been super deep into it and then just like dumped it on the floor. I was like, it's fucked. The whole thing is ruined. Like, just begin again, you know? Just cleanse the palette and start anew. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to get away from like old ideas and old stuff you're hung up on if you're not willing to let go. I feel like that's true both in coding and in the greater philosophy of life in general. Which also reminds me that like, I'm not trying to be the perfect person. I don't know why I'm being so critical of society and everything right now at the moment, but I do feel like a lot of people like hold on to shit. And I'm just like, you people really need to like, you people need to get over some of this shit. I'm like, I don't know, like, I don't know what's going on back there, but there's way better fulfilling ways to like spend your time. Like people are like petty. Sometimes unnecessarily so. I guess I've been like that in the past. So maybe it's not like, I probably sometimes still am like that. But I do feel like more so than like not on the internet. Like, people are petty about a lot of shit. Why are we placed here just to suffer? What do I do with this? I feel like this has to fit like against this L block. I feel like there's not many other options that will afford us like a square kind of edge like that. Like against this square block. That like won't have something awkward in one of these corners. That like can't possibly be filled in. Like this. This is the type of thing I'm talking about. I don't think this is gonna work because we don't have any block that can like fit in there. We do it for like one of these. We can't do it for both. I'm thinking like there's nothing square that's gonna like meet against this. Unless I like, my brain wants to use this like off square. It's like it's almost a square, you know, but it's just like off angle, I guess, off axes. Are we closer to solving our problem? This can't go here because I don't think anything else will fit between those. And then it can't go down at the bottom because, again, there's no way to like square up that corner. I don't think this can go here, but this doesn't leave us with a lot of options because I don't have a piece that goes here and makes this square either. This also doesn't work because again, there's no way to like square off that edge. This could kind of work. Oh, I feel like we're close. If only this was backwards. We'd actually have it. Is there a way to flip this shape? There's my brain's like. I don't know what you do with like this though. Just have to like move up somewhere. This is a nice square piece of puzzle we have here, though. I don't remember where this block went, so I'm unable to realize if we're fucked or not yet. Oh, I could go there. That could work. This could fit. Except, like, fuck. You're kidding me. I need, like... Oh no. Okay, well. That's not gonna work. Yeah, there's no way I can like no combination of this will ever work. How long have I been down here? I was thinking like that could make a square shape, kind of. But it can't, it's backwards. This can't really go here anyway, so I don't know why I'm like so set on trying to make it. Oh, this is it. This is it. We found it. We solved the puzzle. We've done it. Definitely through actual experience and not through sheer just stumbling on the answer after trying the correct number of permutations. is it the portal back to where I go? I'll be so sad if like I hit that and the puzzles reset. I just wanted to see if there was like, because that's a laser right there, so it's like I feel like there has to be something to that. We need to do something with that laser. We must, surely. I'm just gonna say that I think of that quote from Airplane, so I'm very like careful about how I pronounce it. You know, surely instead of like a surely, you know. But I really don't know if it matters. Okay, I'm just gonna jump. I'm assuming the laser thing we need is on the other side of this. Holy, okay. I'm hoping there's not another puzzle, or I'll be extremely sad that I have to do even more thinking on such monumentous occasion. Can you just, can you direct me to your laser beam splitter, please? Here's a gate. It is closed. That's why I feel like there had to have been like a puzzle back there that like I needed to get the beam. Or do I just jump it? Or is the beam hiding somewhere? That would make me equally distraught. My butt is falling asleep in this chair. I'm like, I don't have like the shrimp gang posture just yet, so I don't know if like that's why, or if there's more to it than that, and I don't know what's going on. Where is this this thing? Did I like miss it as we walked in? Should I have gone for more of a leisurely stroll around the park and the facilities? Aw, a nice pond. I also think like, is it just like down there somewhere? Is there a power up I need to be able to pull laser beams out of my butt? Have I not unlocked the power up yet? Oh, almost fell. Oh no, okay, it's right there. I see it. Which means I must do even more block puzzles. I'm not looking forward to it. This might be the only thing we do, and then the stream may end. Oh, this one's like really long. My brain wants to do this already. Sorry, I'm scratching my eye again. Okay, this can't be like against the edge because there'd be no way to square that off. Again, so it's gotta be like that or something. Then that can't live against the edge because there's no way to like square that off, you know? So it's like I'm not being left with a lot of options here. That doesn't work either. Because there's no, we don't have like one of those L shapes that like hook into that, you know what I'm saying? The cell doesn't necessarily have to go here. There's enough stuff that could like fit around this to build a different kind of shape. Like that, basically. And this L could go down there. But then what do we do with that? My brain, I see that this isn't gonna work. My brain's already like skipping steps. I'm like, there's no way that that's a... Because I thought like even if we push this up, like this isn't a flat edge. There's no... Like nothing's going to fit in here to finish this. I think I'm gonna go back to my original plan, which was to put that there. That's probably not gonna work either, because again, like we would need more of these blocks to kind of like fill out that shape. This might kind of work, but it's off. It's missing one up here. We do have one more block though. But I don't think we have a kind of shape that will like fit that either. Could do something like that. Again, this isn't gonna work. What is my plan here? That, again, almost kind of works. Put one of those. This is not, maybe. No. Oh, if we could get like a bunch of square edges, actually, you could just put like 2 of these side by side. You just have to build a square shape. Fuck, I thought we almost had it. I don't think this works in reverse either because of how the chirality of this piece. You know, if you would use such a term. Damn it, again. I'm so sick of hearing this music. I don't know why this theme like bothers me so much. I feel like, does most of the game have music? Do I just not notice it? Ooh, oh my god, my brain got so excited. Do we have like a backwards one of these? I feel like we don't. Alright, this is the shape I'm sticking with so far. What do we do with this? Must build a home for 2 squares. Oh, wait, no. Damn it. Okay, I was thinking like if you put that down there and then that, but then it doesn't work. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, never mind. We got it. It's done. My inner monkey came out for a brief moment, but we've done it. We've solved the puzzle. Okay. I hope we can reach from here. I feel like normally you have like infinite range. There's one more puzzle to solve, which is my other complaint. I don't know if any of these are like smarter than the others. Cause like, is one of the co-op bots like secretly goated? Are they all like? I don't want to say dumb, or are they all, you know? Are they all about as skilled as me trying to solve these puzzles? We've done it. Another message at the terminal that we don't have access to yet. Arise, chicken. Chicken, arise. I feel like I don't really like the way they look. Do I look like that? It's kind of freaking me out. They don't like say anything either, and their eyes are like red. But I guess like if you had like cameras for eyes, I guess your eyes probably would be red, right? I don't like it though because it makes me think of like really bloodshot human eyes, or like people that have like really bad cataracts. Sorry, I didn't mean to breathe into the mic there. But it makes me think of that, you know? It's like, I don't like that. That doesn't sound like a pleasant experience. Isn't there like a thing you're supposed to do with these? I thought maybe there was like a part 2. You like hire them on the spot and then you get to like co-op in or something. Alright, well. Back out of here, I guess. There's like one more of these I think I have to solve too. There's one in like World A and then World B. And then I think there's one in World C. I don't know what's up with this waterfall. Why is it here? They wouldn't just put this here for no reason, right? There must be some kind of hidden secret. I also really don't want to fall to my death, though. I feel like we've done a great job not dying so far. You know, not to jinx it or anything, but I think we've done pretty well. What world is this? Is this World A? I think we've finished this. I think this is like done to completion. Oh god, we need way more sigils for this. I thought there was like a shortcut from like one of these to the other. I don't think so. On the bright side though, we can check the computer on the way back out. And I can also drink water while we ride the elevator. I just had this great epiphany that I spend so much time trying to do like proper mouth tracking and everything. It's like, what if I just wore like, what if I just put like a mask over my face? Wouldn't that solve like 90% of my problems? I feel like there's like a Kureji Ollie, you know, the HoloLive VTuber. I like that she's like a zombie because it means like if you ever just stream from like low lit environments, you could totally just use that as like part of your character. Like your face tracker would freak out and you'd be all like jittering and everything, and I feel like you would look so zombie-like. It'd be amazing. Like, it would totally just fit. There's a walkie-talkie over there, and I still have no idea how to get to that. I don't know if I'm just, like, magically supposed to fall from the sky. If there's, like, a secret way up here. If it's just there to taunt me, secretly inaccessible. Maybe it's there to teach us a lesson about acceptance, and that sometimes you can't find the answer. You know, sometimes in life, and in moral dilemmas, there is no solution. You know? It's there to teach us a little more about what is inside of us all. I was really hoping I'd find the answer, and then I could just be like, oh, maybe that's some dumb bullshit. I'm finding the fucking radio. It does almost seem like you could, like, do some super jump or something. Just makes you think, did I ever solve that light problem? I saw like how, I don't even remember. I think I split the beam into 2 beams, then it charged it like super fast, and that was like, oh wait, I think we're onto something here. Hold on a minute. Ooh, okay. I live here now among the ceiling. Among the ceiling. Fuck, I should have jumped. I didn't. I thought that I did the first one without jumping. And I thought, like, oh, okay, I guess I don't have to do this. I guess the pathing is smart enough to not make gravity drop me on my ass. But alas, gravity doth take thee. It's like right there, the first time I did that without jumping. The ceiling's like low in here too. I feel like it doesn't give me like a lot of options. Damn, okay. I feel like I move like way more than I expect to. The WASD has some real power to it, you know? I had a brief flashback of my life playing the game Lasagna Boy for some reason for a minute there. How do I... Is it just jump? Oh no, that was not the answer, apparently. Why is the music like bumping? What's going on? Those are my footsteps. Never mind. I think those are my feet. I was like, oh, this tribal music's going wild. Turns out the music was just really like low tempo, and my feet jumping was just extremely loud. I feel like we have to jump around this. I don't know, like, I feel like you have to jump to that. There's no way. Oh, did I just jump where the ceiling's too low? No, okay, I'm just dumb, apparently, I guess. I still haven't checked my message. I think we walked like right past a computer too. I'm not looking forward to it because then I will have to reveal that I read at the 3rd grade level. Alright, whatever. Where's the computer at? Tell me the secrets. Networking accessible, our library archive, guest, local. This is not what I expected. I thought for sure there would be like, something would be like, we have messages for you. Was it just down here? Is it one of these? What does the question mark mean in the bottom? Why is there two question mark? Ooh, the footsteps got really spicy for a moment there. It's like the basketball and like Phasmophobia. Damn it, okay. Why is this? I was thinking, why has this happened to me? How could this happen to me? But like, Just fucked. I didn't know the quote. My brain couldn't think of it. It was lost in the exasperation. I used to spend a lot of time trying to get out of bounds in like MMOs. This was giving me vague memories of that. Why? I feel like I'm jumping like too early. I feel like I'm jumping and then moving over, and I think I need to like move over and then jump. You know, I'm really analyzing deep into my my jumping strategy here. Which makes me think of like sports. I feel like every time I don't know, maybe this probably isn't fair to say, because I feel like there's definitely a level of like sports and games that people will understand way deeper than I ever will, maybe in the same way that like I understand some games on a way deeper level than like those sports people ever will. But it always makes me laugh when they're like, why do you think like the other team won? And I always just want to be like, because they scored more points than we did. Like I always feel like they dig for like some deep answer of like why they managed to put like the ball in the basket way more than the other team managed to put the ball in the basket type of shit. And I just want to be like, no, I just think it was they just got more points than we did, you know? They just fundamentally did the sports better than we did the sports. Oh my god, I thought we had that time for sure. Wait, can I jump on top of that? Am I dumb? I thought the ceiling was there, like, blocking it. I think I am dumb. In this particular context, I feel a little not smart, and also like I've fallen. I feel a little bound by gravity, to be honest. I feel like this should not be the hardest part of the puzzle game, and somehow I'm managing to make this rather difficult. Okay. No. Why? Why don't you jump on the pipe? It looks jump-onable. This part does not look jump-onable. See, there's very clearly a ceiling here. This part, though, does not have a ceiling. It seems very jump-onable. Why do I feel like I'm definitely limited by, like, an invisible ceiling? Could we really just not jump that well? I guess we didn't jump that well, like, getting on the OG pipe. Perhaps we just don't jump well. I'm more of a long jumper as opposed to like, wow, we really just don't jump that high. Okay. There's really not like a other way around this either. Can I fall? Is there a falling option? Am I supposed to, am I like, is my brain like stuck on what's in front of me when there's secretly a better way to go about this? I feel like I'm glad this isn't the Stanley Parable. We would be entirely out of jumps at this point. Oh my goodness. Okay. Why? Why has this happened? Alright, what if I jump up this one? I feel like I hear things in the walls and they're kind of freaking me out a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Ever have that like feeling that you're like alone in a game, but then you're not alone in the game? I don't like that. I don't like when my area, or like what I feel like is my space, is encroached upon by other things and is not my space anymore. Oh shit, okay, we waited way too long to jump on that one. I thought it was like, okay, if that's not it, what about this? This is like slightly lower than that is. There's also like not a rail here. I'm also slightly afraid though that if we jump on that, we are actually not going to be able to get up. Like the rail will be too high to jump over. Also, it's like way further back. There's like no way, right? Ooh, okay, that time we just like somehow propelled. Something propelled us. I feel like we have been cheated on over somehow. All right, walkie-talkie, what is your wisdom?
What's happening, Sam? Come on, you're my eyes and ears here.
Wow. I'm so glad I spent like 30 minutes just to click this button. Wow, what an amazing that's it, dude, that's all there is. That's it. There's no more. Alright, well, glad we spent so long on that. I should have tried the door. Fuck. I don't think it's gonna open, but like, what if, you know, what if that's the one door in the game that opens that I like didn't try to open? I used to have that fear in like fuck, I don't know like what game it was in particular, but just like those open, like, back when like open world kind of like adventure games weren't that open world. I think like I'm thinking of like Thief or like Deus Ex. There's oh god, we fell. But I'm thinking like there'd always be like 100 doors, but there's really only like one you're supposed to go through, and you would just try like every fucking door, and it'd be like, it's locked, it's locked, it's locked. My friend was always like, "What are these motherfuckers? Isn't gonna be locked. I'm gonna be the one that finds it." Like, that's it. This is the door. You can't open it. The door is painted on. The door actually kind of looks like it's slightly ajar, but like it's like a fixed texture, you know, so it just like looks like it's ajar, but it's not. It's just shut. It is shut, but it looks ajar. Alright, well, now that we've revealed that exciting information, I don't remember if like, I don't remember how many of these I've explored. Is there more ceiling puzzles? I heard like a deep bassy noise. I hope that was the game. The last land before I've conquered this world, the Samurite. I assume you've counted the secret islands, always right? I hate you, Samurite. Yeah, I can't forget about the secret islands, you know. I feel like I'm almost certain there's more ceiling puzzles. I'm like, can I be bothered? Can I be bothered to fuck with this right now? There's no walkie-talkie there. Doesn't look like it anyway. So it's secretly hiding somewhere. Alright, again, I don't remember what secret world I didn't do yet. So we're gonna go down to C. I feel like C might have been the first one we did though. So, you know. Oh my god, how far down does this go? It's like a blinking light, like his. Okay, only 1 and 2 exist. Oh, there's a 3 here, too, I lied. There's a 7. I think this is the secret world for this one. I'm praying that, like, if we solved it, it's going to remain solved. I think this was the first one we did. This landscape seems vaguely familiar to me. Yeah, that thing's open. Okay. And all these are solved. So I think we left A, we've solved C. I think we have to go to B, if I remember correctly. Those chains like freak me out. This game freaks me out. What is this? Oh, secret treasure, apparently. Alright, there's like the fire axe here. Let's take this for protection, you know? Wait. Is that the same one we were just in? There's a fog here. First to ascend. Everyone ascends or gets reset eventually. What's the big deal, you know? Life eternal in the designer's paradise? It's gonna be one of those games with like multiple ends. I'm kind of afraid to open that door, to be honest. Wait, I need this. My axe. My security axe. Why don't we just use the power of axe on like all the things, all the obstacles in our way on some of these puzzles? Forgive me for it is late and I am yawning. I think this is the one that we didn't do. I do feel like, I think I did like a secret room in this one though. I don't know if it was like the secret room, but I do feel like there was a secret room. Yeah, see, this does not seem familiar. How difficult are these gonna be? I don't know if I have the patience for this right now. I feel like I'm developing a headache slowly in the back of my brain. It's already extremely late and I didn't know if I was gonna stream this long. So let's listen to this novel. Oh, this is like a hammer.
Nearly everything on this planet, from the surface of the Earth to the composition of the atmosphere itself, has been shaped by life. It's a process that takes millions of years. But we humans, with our technology, with our understanding and manipulation of systems, have changed everything in just a few centuries.
She's kind of not wrong.
I think that's also part of what makes us human. We reshape the world in our image. It's how we create ourselves and how we destroy ourselves.
I thought that static was part of the recording. It's that waterfall. I do think there is something weird about the fact that like life can borrow from other places to like temporarily combat entropy. You know, what's up with that? But on that note, I'm gonna go to bed. So we won't end it like super abrupt. I'll probably do like an outro, but I do think it's time for me to snooze. Hopefully we can do it before the next ad break happens and our live will be complete. We'll go full circle and hopefully it won't be like an ad break right in the middle of the end of the stream. And also I forgot that it was gonna abruptly end and stop all the music and all the noise, you know, and then I'll have to slowly fade in the background audio and go to the just chatting screen. I need to find a better way to like... So I'm closing the game. I don't know why I'm doing this now. I feel like normally I just alt-tab it and like let it ride. And then I don't go back to it until like the stream's over. But then I was worried if people are gonna be like, oh, he's playing the game without us off stream. You didn't see him close the game. So I don't know how that works, but I promise. I usually haven't. I usually don't. I usually, if I play a game on stream, I'm committed to like playing the game on the stream, which is also why I haven't beat Lies of P. Which is probably what our next stream will be. And our next stream will be like later today. Or it's like tomorrow. I was gonna say tomorrow, but it's technically already Tuesday. So yeah, today and like let's see, what is that? 12, 14 plus. I would think it's like 4, and that's not when the stream starts. 6, 16, 18 hours from now, I think, is when the stream happens. 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Convert to your local time zone at your own discretion. This is when we'll play Lies of P, and I have to fight the Lightning Lady. And I've been thinking about it every day for the last 20 days. I've been working on this model, and I really kind of wanted to fight the Lightning Lady, but I haven't yet because my model wasn't fixed. And there were times where I was like, I want to, today could be the day. I'm so excited. I'm so full of energy. I'm so ready to stream. And then I spent like 6 hours like losing all my energy fighting C++. But now I'm no longer fighting C++. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got. It's been an hour and 20 minutes. I was gonna say with the boys, but like it's been an hour and 20 minutes with the boys, and I think I'm ready to end the stream. So I feel like I've gotten what I wanted out of this. So thank you all for being here. Thank you for visiting. I'm PikaChoke. Thank you for listening to me ramble in the woods in my host club. And There's nobody watching this stream right now, so I think we're just gonna end. But take care of yourselves, be well, have a good day, night, evening, whatever time of time it happens to be, wherever you happen to be, until we meet each other again, or if we don't meet each other at all. Yeah, do good and stuff. Be the good you wish to see in the world, or something like that. I don't know. You know, do whatever, do whatever fulfills you, but not what makes other people sad, I guess, or disappointed. And I think that's all I got. With that, I will leave. I think. I don't think I have anything else to say. Oh, there's a link to the Twitter below. It's got some dumb shit posting stuff. There's a link to the Discord below as well, and also it's been spammed in the chat. The Discord chat thing worked because the other one would set for like 45 minutes. I swear to God, like every 15 minutes, it would like, it'd be the only thing that it would spam in chat. I'm like, bro, this has not been enough time for you to be like spamming this message. So, yeah, I think that's all I got. Take care. Be well, have a good day, night, evening, whatever time of time it happens to be, wherever you happen to be, as I already said, and I think that's it. That's all I've got, and goodbye.